We are now going to move on to our sixth president, John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams began his diplomatic career as the U.S. Minister to the Netherlands in 1794 and served as minister to Persia during the presidential administration of his father, the formidable patriot John Adams. After serving in the Massachusetts State Senate and the U.S. Senate, the younger Adams rejoined diplomatic service under President James Madison, helping to negotiate the Treaty of Ghent in 1814, which ended the War of 1812. As Secretary of State under James Monroe, Adams played a key role in determining the president's foreign policy, including the famous Monroe Doctrine. John Quincy Adams went on to win the presidency in a highly contentious election in 1824 and served only one term. Outspoken in his opposition to slavery and in support of freedom of speech, Adams was elected to the House of Representatives in 1830. He would serve until his death in 1848. Born on July 11, 1767, in Baltimore, or Braintree, which is now Quincy, Massachusetts, John Quincy Adams was the second child and first son of John and Abigail Adams. As a young boy, John Quincy watched the famous Battle of Bunker Hill, June of 1775, from a hilltop near the family farm with his mother. He accompanied his father on diplomatic mission to France when he was 10. He would later study at European universities. Eventually becoming fluent in 7 languages. Adams returned to Massachusetts in 1785 and entered Harvard College, graduating 2 years later. He then studied law and was admitted to the bar in 1790, after which he set up a law practice in Boston. Did you know? In a study conducted in 2008, a fitness chain concluded that John Quincy Adams was the fittest president in American history, thanks to his habit of walking more than 3 miles daily and swimming in the Potomac River during his presidency. As a young lawyer, Adams wrote articles defending the neutrality policy of George Washington's presidential administration regarding war between France and Britain in 1793. In 1794, Washington appointed him as a U.S. minister to the Netherlands. After the elder John Adams was elected president in 1796, he made his son minister to Persia, Germany. Before leaving for Berlin, John Quincy Adams married Louisa Catherine Johnson, whom he met in London. She was the daughter of American consul there. Tragically, the couple would suffer the loss of 3 children, a daughter in infancy and 2 sons in adulthood. And by some accounts, it was a largely unhappy match. After John Adams lost the presidency to Thomas Jefferson in 1800, he recalled John Quincy from Europe. The younger Adams returned to Boston in 1801 and reopened his law practice. The following year, he was elected the Massachusetts State Senate. And in 1803, the chose him to serve in the U.S. Senate. I will see you in the next one.